Well, hey everybody, welcome in. This is a reading I'm going to do on the equinox, the autumnal equinox. Hi, Charlie. Which is happening in the northern hemisphere, September 22nd. That's what's going on today. I did a little bit about it also yesterday. Tonight we are having our first spiritual business class, master class. So you guys, we're going to talk about the new entrepreneur and the spiritual entrepreneur and how to shift out of that old mindset into the new mindset. That's going to be the first class. So if you are interested in taking the class, what am I looking for here? Here. Here it is. If you're interested in taking the class, there's still some spots left, so you can avail yourself of that. The link is below. All right, so very much about shifting today. That's why I mentioned that, because it feels like everything I'm talking about right now is about shifting from an old mindset into a new mindset. We are going to be having a full moon on October 1st in Aries, and that is about taking action on releasing, right? Taking action on releasing things that aren't that are in your way. Okay, Aries is very much like get out of my way energy, and in a full moon we are talking about releasing. We're also talking about seeing things more clearly, because in a full moon, even though like out on the lawn you can see things, it looks a little bit like something else, right? You can have an illusion idea about it, but you can also have this idea of I'm really looking to see things more clearly, especially things that have been blocked for you. Okay, that's really one of the things that I want to talk about, is moving out of those mindsets that are truly blocking things for you. You've just believed them to be true all this time, right? You just believe them to be true all this time, especially when it comes to abundance, creating love in your life, allowing love in your life, right? And the message about that is to release old thought patterns so that you make space for new belief systems. Okay, you can't be talking about, up on YouTube especially, you can't be talking about, super healthy eating and, you're eating some junk, right? You can't be doing those two things. Everything is super authentic. There's still some habits I have that I'm looking to release. It's a really good time to release habits, release old negativity, right? Release things that are holding you back. So that is the full moon energy, but let's talk first about the equinox energy of balance. Okay, achieving some kind of balance. So whatever's throwing you off kilter, time to release, right? Crossing bridges, it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Right in line with what we were just saying. Wondrous universe, walk in beauty. This is about releasing negativity around the belief of what you deserve. The belief of what you deserve, and also what you can manifest in your life. If you believe you're only going to make a certain amount of money, then that's true for you, and that's going to happen. If you believe you'll never find the man or the woman of your dreams, then that becomes true for you, okay? Because have you ever, okay, so let me just give you a real world example. Have you ever purchased a car? I had a friend who bought a yellow V-Dub convertible. All of a sudden, that's all she could see. Everywhere she's like, I think this car is unique. I'm gonna. And she's like really deflated, and was like, I saw about 4 or 5 yellow V-Dub Beetle convertibles today. And I'm like, yeah, because your brain is attuned to that energy. You're in alignment with the yellow V-Dub energy, so you're seeing a lot. You're seeing it, right? She's not attuned to black Mercedes. She wasn't attuned to, an H3 Humvee. She wasn't attuned to any of that stuff. It just is like what you see out there in the world is what you're aligned with. So if you're thinking that you're not going to have opportunity, that the universe is always like, plotting to screw you over, then you're going to be attracting that kind of energy around you. If you believe, this is another good example that happened to me when I first started this channel. And it was growing pretty fast. And I reached out to someone online who also did a tarot channel. I will not tell you who this person is. And I just wanted to be, in gratitude for, sharing their gift and also inspiring me. And they were very angry with me and were like, hey, you're copying me and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, not really possible, but okay, if you believe that people can copy your gift, really? You believe there's competition for your own personal authenticity? Wow. Really? Because there ain't nobody like you, and there ain't nobody like me, and there ain't nobody like you either. Okay? So the idea of personal authenticity, standing in your integrity and your personal authenticity, is something that you value. You believe that the universe supports that, supports authenticity, supports integrity. As we move more into a transparent world where people can see right through you. I mean, especially Gen X, Y, and Z, right? All the young folks coming up in the world right now, the authenticity and integrity is an extreme value to them. And boomers and Gen X like me, there was more of an emphasis on doing what society wants you to do or needs you to do in complete cutting off. And I'll just speak for myself, okay? I am the year that the Gen X started, so I have some baby boomer, but I mostly am Gen X, as you can tell, because I wouldn't be here if I wasn't embracing that new technology. And I'm not going to blame a whole generation for not embracing technology, but also mindsets, old mindsets versus new mindsets. You are as young as your mindset is, okay? You are as progressive or as authentic as your mindset is. Again, if you're doing stuff that is antithetical to who you want to become, the universe looks at actions, right? More than even I believe this, and it's worked for me. I didn't have to really say it out loud. I just lived things. Like, I didn't write a sentence until much later of what I was living, but I lived it, right? I came up on YouTube and I made my videos every day, and I lived that authenticity of integrity, being in service, being in, what was the other thing that, was very important to me? Being in, I believe in sharing information. I believe in doing those things. And so when you're living in that integrity, when you're living in that space, then other people like that show up for you, and other experiences show up for you. And so if you're believing that the universe is somehow not got your back, then you're going to see it everywhere, like the yellow V-dub. You're going to see it everywhere, like the competition. You're going to see it everywhere. So instead of that, I was just like, there ain't nobody like me. 7 billion people in the world. There ain't nobody like you, okay? So share your gift. The universe is giving you opportunity to be in alignment with your gift all the time. The universe can give it to you negatively or positively, right? I survived 2 different layoffs, 2 big downturns, the tech bubble in 2000 and in 2008, massive destruction to the life I had been building, right? Massive destruction. And so it became like, okay, wait, I'm not in alignment with where I'm supposed to be going, with what my mission is here on the planet, with what I'm doing. I'm not in alignment with that yet. So it's like, okay, you got to clear space, right? That full moon in Aries is about purging the stuff so you can take action, leaving things behind. This equinox, this autumnal equinox that we are having today, is about balance. What are the things that are throwing you off balance? That's what you need to look at. Great adventure ahead. Ta-da! Great adventure ahead. Take a risk and venture forward. This was in, I think, the Earth reading, the most recent Earth reading, I believe. And in order to, oh, wow, big spirit chills on this. In order to venture forward into the new person you're becoming, into the life you're creating, you must cross that bridge from an old way of thinking into a new way of believing, new way of understanding, new way of seeing yourself. A lot of people don't see themselves correctly. They don't even know. Me included. Hey, You think I have the corner on seeing who I am? It's still unfolding every single day, okay? And when you believe that the universe has your back all the time, the universe is bringing you. My mother used to say that God only gives you what you can handle. I do think God is an aspirational experience. I think God brings you what your person, the person you're becoming, can handle. Okay? And I think that that's like a woo, it's out here for a lot of people, but it's not. You are that person right now. Okay? You are that person right now. So, great adventure is ahead. You may have had to purge people, and again, the full moon is about purging. You may have to purge people or experiences or jobs or whatever's holding you back, relationships, to make space for the new stuff. If you can think about it that way, if you can think, well, all of this stuff, I'm just holding on because I'm so much focused on the past of what, I'm really focused on what it means to let go of something. I'm not so much focused on the idea of allowing or bringing in and stuff like that. So just shift into that allowing and bringing in, and that stuff that it was really antithetical to that will move away. All right, will move away. All right, let's see where we're going here. Any zodiac signs, this is not aligned to any particular zodiac sign, but any zodiac signs that I do see, I will explore them more deeply in the extended part of this reading. I'll also look at timing, if there is a scenario here. Equinox, Libra, moving into Libra, and then the Aries full moon between now and October 1st is really what my intention is, okay? So it can be about something that's happened in your past that is now coming to fruition, needs to be released. Let's see where we go. All right, let's see. 10 of coins, massive abundance. Queen of coins comes from nurturing, planting of trees so that you can harvest things, okay? 2 of coins, you've got a lot going on, and one more here is the 8 of cups. Walking, two more. 8 of cups and 9 of cups. I can't stop myself. 4 of wands and Hierophant, okay? So there is, I see the King of Cups here. I'm sorry, I can't, sometimes the bottom of the deck is too compelling for me, okay? And the bottom of the deck, for those of you who are new to the channel, hey, welcome in. Sometimes the bottom of the deck shows you what you're not seeing. Remember, I'm talking about the moon, and you're seeing specific things in the backyard, but you're not maybe seeing the whole picture like you do in the middle of the day. This is here to shine a light on what really is going on here. So if you are in a good space, 10 of coins and the Queen of coins, pentacles, you have options here and can walk away from some things, even if, like, some of you might be, well, I'm pretty good. I don't really need to be shaking up my whole life or anything like that. But there is a wish, a desire for a new relationship. Likely, here's the King of Cups. 4 of wands, Hierophant, King of Cups. So there is a person, could be Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be a Taurus or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming up here. And you must balance the person you're becoming, the direction you're going, with what you already have attained. It doesn't mean you have to give up what you've already attained. It's like this and that. It doesn't have to be this or that. It's this and that. Yes, I like what I've created. I like this. There might be some pieces of this that need to be released. Maybe there's some stuff that that's done and needs to move away. I can walk away from certain things and I can choose new things. Okay, moving forward. Lovers. There's Gemini energy. Lovers. Knight of Cups. Wow. 3 of coins. We can work it out. Together, we can do anything. My goodness. 9 of swords. Chariot. Interesting. Temperance. I see Cancer again, and I see Sag. I see Gemini here. A lot here. 6 of wands. Moon. There's the moon. Hello. Hello. Tower. Okay. So I'm going to have to clarify that tower. All right. Diviner of Swords. Interesting. The King of Swords here. So that is about clarity. The King of Swords is about clarity. So underneath here, there may be some mindset around what it means to be married that might have held you back from it. Maybe you think it's too stagnant or stuck. Maybe your family's ideas of things kept you in a childhood state of what it means to be in a relationship. I feel like you'll be seeing what relationship is for you coming soon. Coming soon, okay? There's a King of Cups here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus. Now, you're making a choice. You're making a choice to allow love in your life, to allow for Three of Pentacles is we're working on things together, to allow other energies to come into your life. It's not just you trying to create everything. There's somebody here, a partner, could be a younger water sign, or someone who is growing, right? It doesn't have, because I see a lot of youth energy here. This person can be younger than you, but this person can also be have the energy of youth, right? When I was talking about the different generations and things like that, that can be somebody who's in their 70s but has this amazing generation, has this youthful experience, right? Youthful. When you experience them, you feel energized in a very youthful kind of way. I feel like that's the key here. So if there's worry, Nine of Swords and Chariot, about moving forward, about do I deserve this? Okay, letting go of those kind of mindsets is going to be really important. Temperance here, let's see what I'm doing here. Temperance here is the Sag energy of the universe, making this happen, bringing this together. So there's some things that need to be released here. What do I deserve? Who can I accept in my life? Do I deserve abundance? Do I deserve, right? Walking away from the idea that I don't deserve it. You deserve both of these things. This is about love. This is about, initially it's about money, but it's almost like, do I have to choose between these two things? No, you don't. You can walk away from that idea of, oh, I have to choose between my career and my home life. I have to choose between being a mom and being successful in the world. Successful mom, successful in the world in terms of career and things like that. That is an old mindset, but you don't have to choose between those two things, because here's victory, right? Victory over the illusion. Victory over the illusions that you're having around money, abundance, success, love, all of that, right? You need to release the mindsets that are holding you back. Nine of Swords. Release those mindsets that are holding you back. Tower is buku clarity. Okay? King of Swords. You are seeing things very clearly. It's no longer like, well, in the future, I may be, I'm going to be successful in the future out there, right? Out there. This is about bringing things close and releasing things that are taking up space, that are blocking that, so you can move forward into what the universe has in mind for you. Wondrous universe. Take a risk in that you release you release the idea that you're small. You release the idea that you can't affect change in your life. You release the idea that you don't deserve money, abundance of any kind. You don't, let's see, I want to travel the world for 6 months, but my job, but I have a job. I have a corporate job and they're never going to let me. So you just never ask. Ask. I mean, I know in the COVID world, we're probably not traveling the world right now, but I'm just saying, if you want to do something, you've got to put it out there, okay? If you want to hold on to a stable, what you view to be as a stable income, and you want to do things that are going to grow your experience in this life, you're going to need to figure out a way that all these things, let me just rephrase that. You don't need to figure it out. The universe will bring this in. Okay? So you can just be like, you know what? I'm really interested in doing a meditation retreat. I'm interested in embracing my gift as a shaman. But part of this is I need to go out. I need to move, get out of a city, get out of an area with a lot of people because I'm so susceptible to all the energies around me. I need to get up on a mountaintop. I need to do these things to clear my energy. I can do what I can at home, but I'd really like to spend a couple of weeks camping out in the wilderness, in the hills of Maine, in the mountains of Maine, or wherever, and just commune with myself and my higher self and God, and commune and just get in real alignment so I can hear what my heart's trying to say to me, so I can really trust my intuition. And so there's no more illusion. Okay? No more illusion. I do feel like there's a tower moment coming in the sense of breaking through the belief systems that hold you back, because you're not seeing yourself clearly enough. Okay, King of Swords. And you can see other people, but there is a feeling here of I need somebody else in my life to make it happy. Nope. You can be happy all by yourself, right? But do I want it? Do I want love in my life? Yes. Do I want abundance in my life? Yes. Do I want all these things? And then immediately your brain starts firing off different reasons why none of that can happen. Okay? So the clarity that's showing up here is a tower moment when you ask the universe to help you, right? When you understand that the universe has your back, and you're shifting out of these kind of blocky, old world, old school kind of thinking paradigms. You're moving out of that, and you're moving into a new way of thinking about things, moving into where you want to go, seeing yourself now as the person you're becoming, King of Swords. So this is about balancing, right? We're going back to the equinox idea. I feel like this is almost more of a full moon reading, but the balance is right now what is going on with this autumnal equinox, day and night in equal balance. Okay, how can you use that idea? How can you flow into that idea of taking action and also allowing, right? The Aries energy, the masculine energy of taking action, the feminine energy of allowing. How can I do that? How can I, and the key here for me is the mindset, because it's something that you just believe. It's not even really, it can be something someone told you a long time ago that still is gunking up your ability to attract opportunities with other people for love. I definitely have a couple of friends from college. This one in particular I'm thinking of, she played basketball in college. And a long time ago, she was very successful in school and in athletics, obviously, and everything like that. But she got the idea that that boys don't date tall girls. And so she didn't have any dates because she believed that. Even though she was a sparkling personality, very fun to talk to, really interesting, funny, talented in so many ways. But that was a belief system of hers. And I was like, really? You think that boys won't date tall girls? Who told you that? She was like, well, I got the idea because, there was other friends of mine who were tall also, who were feeling that way. And my parents kind of reflected that, and my brother kind of reflected that, and things like that. And I was like, well, first of all, you only need one, right? You only need one. And what you need is your person. So forget about this whole idea of the universe of opportunities. It's a numbers game. I need to, date X amount of people before I find my person. Why don't you just attract your person? And I was saying this back in the late 80s to this girl, and she definitely, attracted her person, right? By the end of college, they were engaged, and he was also an athlete. He was also somebody who loved her sense of humor. He was also, he could catch geese with a rake, I'm telling you. But the fact is, they were in sync. Okay, they both had some similar ideas about what tallness meant for them. Success or not success. Again, it's another reflection of how women see things differently than men in certain societies. So what you're looking here to do is step into the person that you're becoming, regardless of your generation, regardless of your belief system, your family belief system, the structure you grew up in, the schools you grew up in, whatever, right? This is about being balanced in your own, being balanced in how you look at yourself, knowing that you are and that you are becoming all at the same time. Okay? So let's continue on here. I am going to look at, this is Aquarius energy here. Aquarius, Pisces, Sag, Cancer, Gemini, all just in this part of the reading. And then I see Taurus, and I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here in this King of Cups. So let's see where we go here. I'm going to continue on with this reading. This is about a great adventure. This is about knowing that the universe has your back and being balanced in that idea instead of allowing things to knock you off balance or your belief system to set you back. Okay? All right. Link is below for you. If you'd like to continue on, this is the Autumnal Equinox reading for you. Link is below. I'll see you over for the extended.